Welcome back, everyone. It's Karen from Karen's Corner. I'm a little thirsty. I believe this is take 5 because I've screwed it up several times. But anywho, I am mostly recovered from yellow jacket stings or bites or whatever they do. That happened a couple weeks ago. I got zapped in the south side, zapped in the north side, and zapped in the goat pen. Used to be a goat pen from the people who were here previously. I wasn't really ignoring the situation. I really didn't understand what it was all about until last Tuesday when the window installers from Lowe's came. They got my south side living room window taken care of. Beautiful window, by the way. I'll have to show you sometime. They got my bedroom window mostly taken care of. It is sealed, but there was a bit of an issue with some black. We didn't know if they were wasps or hornets or what they were, but it turns out they're harmless. That's what the exterminator said. And then they started doing the living room window on the north side of the house, and there were yellow jackets back there. They didn't attack the guys, but they were attacking the cloth that they laid out. So, look out. So I got an exterminator. They came on Wednesday evening at 5:30, took a look around, and then after the sun went down, they came back and took care of them. There are still a few flying around over on the north side of the house. I don't know about down in the old goat pen or not, but they said they would come back. So I'm going to give it another day or so because the weather's been cooler here, and I'm going to give them a call and have them come back. So in the meantime, I went to Costco this morning. Want to see what I got? So this is my haul. I'm hoping it'll last me a month. I spent $370.53 today. Totally worth it, I can tell you that. So this is a chuck roll. Big old chuck roll. Now we do have a Sam's about a half hour from me, but they just don't have the selection of meats or the other things that I like to have. They just don't have it, which is fine. So this chuck roll, if I can get it in here, was $6.89 a pound, 125 and some change. This and the pork shoulder butt that I got, it was just a little over 13 pounds. This is just a little over 18. So this was $2.49 a pound. Now these are going to go in the fridge overnight. I will process them tomorrow. Because I am an hour and a half away, yes, I did have them in a cooler. I have some rack of ribs, $6.49 a pound. $6.49 a pound. Now this one's going to go in the freezer. All nice and whole. This one is going to get dry brined. This is my fault here that the seal has been compromised. So this is going to get a dry brine in the fridge overnight, and I'll cook it up tomorrow. I got some Purely Elizabeth granola. I had checked out the ingredients and thought, well, I'll give it a shot. I got some organic coconut water. Now, I use this as part of my electrolytes. I'll take half of this with filtered water and some Redmond's salt, pink salt, and that is my electrolyte. I get this organic half and half. I got two packs because they are organic grade A milk and organic grade A cream. If you're not getting organic half and half or like heavy whipping cream, it has stuff in it. I don't want that stuff. So I got Tide. I was out of Tide. I got AA and AAA batteries that'll last me a long time. I got a big old thing of Dawn. I already put the date on it. See how long it'll last me. And I also got a big pack of Charmin. Generally, I get the Kirkland brand, but I really didn't want it this time. So I didn't get it. So I can see that's my little haul. As I said, I spent $370.53. The batteries were $19.99 a piece. The Dawn was it was $11.99, but it was $2.40 off. The Tide was $19.99 with $4 off. The granola was $10.99. Each of the coconut waters was $13.69. Now I know there's others out there, but I don't really care for them. I prefer these, so I'll take the expense. Each of the half and halves was $7.59. As you can already tell, the pork shoulder butt was $33.59. We have $24.92, $25.70, yeah. The Charmin was $30.49, $6.50 off. And the chuck roast, of course, was $125.19. So Karen, you say, you're an hour and a half away from Costco. How do you keep this stuff cold? Well, I have a couple coolers. I'll show them to you. So these here are Omaha steak coolers. I've had these for a couple years. So I've been using these quite a bit, but when you have that much meat, they don't do a whole lot. So this Keep Cool cooler was at Costco, and I believe it was $10.99. Real nice. Had the meat in there. But still, I am an hour and a half away. But yeah, I'll be getting another one of these. So that's really what I got going on today. Like I said, I've pretty much recovered from my yellow jacket stings. Don't care to get any more of those. I will be putting the chuck roll and the pork shoulder butt into the fridge. They're going to sit there at least overnight so that they can get nice and cold. I'll process at least one of these then, if not both of them. Depends on how many vacuum seal bags I have, because Costco didn't have any, and I'm not sure exactly how many I have. A rack of ribs is going in the freezer, and a rack of ribs is going to be dry brine today. I'm going to do that after I get everything put away. So anyhow, that's what I got, and I will video when I do the processing of the pork shoulder butt and the chuck roll. There, it's great. I love doing it. I have no problem. Because like with the pork shoulder butt, I like pork steak, but I don't like dealing with the bone. And so I'm going to try this out and see how that goes. And as far as the chuck roll, I can make steaks out of these. I can make a roast out of these. And a lot of this stuff, aside from the ribs, I can use in my air fryer. So that's all I got today. Thanks all for stopping in, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.